daily as I live, often as I breathe.
My name is Vincent Ayodele, and I happen to be one of the teachers of Tenderfoot International School, Rumigbo, Port Harcourt. Now, I'm about to take you around the school. Let's look at the activities we're doing for first term 2015-16 academic section. Just come along with me. Let me show you around the school first.
We cry, Abba Father, we cry, Abba Father.
The school came into being on the 6th of September 1994, and it is the brainchild of Mrs. Pauline C. Wanjako, a teacher of great experience and reputation, and a wonderful mother. The school was initially located at a temporary site at number 10 Waller Street, Rumigbo in Port Harcourt, River State. It was later relocated to its prominent site at number 1 Ogologo Street off Rumigbo, Port Harcourt, on the 28th of November 1996. The school started with various classes which include reception, transition, preparatory, and primary. Population of the school at its inception was 8 pupils. The reasons for this sparse population was that the emphasis and motive for founding the school was not primarily on financial gains, but basically on laying a strong thorough and enduring foundation in which the purposeful grooming and upbringing of the pupils will squarely rest. The school started with a staff strength of 3 teachers and non-teaching personnel. We worked as a team and refused to be lured into temptation of admitting every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Our admission policy, coupled with a cast iron will to get to the top, left us with few pupils during our teaching age. We were not discouraged. We drew strength from the biblical injunction that one should not despise the days of little beginning.
Land and bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down.
Ours is not one of the unrecognized schools. We are duly recognized and approved. We are operating within the ambit of the law. To get this approval, the school was subjected to regular and thorough visitations by inspectors from the Ministry of Education. Having met all the requirements, the school was then approved on 28 November 1997 by the River State government. The school presented its first set of National Common Entrance candidates. They were 26 in number. The school recorded 100% success that year. Right from then till today, it has been a story of success, excellence, and gainings of higher grounds. The large population of our ex-pupils in unity schools, military schools, university staff schools, and renowned higher standard private schools all over the country and beyond is a better attestation of the achievement of this school. This is the assembly of Tenderfoot International School, Rumigbo, Port Harcourt. As you can see, this is the primary section. So what we'll do in this school is every morning we assemble the kids, let's say around 7:40 a.m. in the morning. But one unique thing is that it's not just about choruses, prayers, all the time. Of course we pray. Of course we start the day with prayers. But we also learn. So many educative programs we do. We have a lot of concerts we do for the kids during the week. We have a lot of educative and current affairs they learn. Words, pronunciation, spellings, and so on. So right behind me here is the primary section of the school, but over there we have the nursery section of Tenderfoot International School also having their assembly. So they do the two simultaneously. They also learn to do their rhymes, to do their concerts, they do their learning words, spelling bees, and so on.
Today we are going to look at oil sound. Oil. as in boy. Oil as in oil. Oil as in soil. Oil as in joy. Oil as in soil. Oil as in boy. Oil as in enjoy. Oil as in rejoice. Oil as in noise. Oil as in voice. Oil as in voice. Oil as in soul.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It is good to come for God.
So that's one unique thing about the school. Just come over, let's go talk with the administrator of the school. Welcome to the office of the administrator of Tenderfoot International Schools in Tarka. She is Mrs. Linda Chova Njoku, a very experienced woman. She runs the school. She's worked with Earth Force for several years before she decided to come and run Tenderfoot International Schools in Port Harcourt. So today we're going to be asking her how she's been running the school effectively without complaints, how she's been coping with the kids, the staff members, the material part of the school, and every other aspect. Mommy, good day, ma. Okay, how's work been, ma? Okay, please, can you tell parents at home how you've been running the school effectively without complaints from parents? Because for some of the interviews we have with parents, they're very happy. They're saying a lot about the school, a lot about you and the kids. Can you just explain to our parents at home how this has been possible, ma?
Now, the truth is, there must be cooperation between the teachers and the administrator, including the pupils, even the drivers, the caregivers inclusive. So, for you to achieve, the teachers must take the school as their own, take the pupils as their own, and impart this knowledge on them.
Joseph a carpenter. Do you understand me? So an angel appeared to Mary and told her that you are going to have a son. Do you understand me? That you are going to have a son. But do you know what happened? Mary was like, I have not fully married to my husband. How will I get married and have a son? But the angel told him that you are going to have through the what? The power of the Holy Ghost. Do you understand me? And Mary now carried the baby for the 9 months. And when it was time for the delivery, Jesus Christ was born in Bethlehem of Judea. Do you understand me?
Every staff must be here before 7:30.
This is the transport department of Tenderfoot International School, and right here beside me is the chief driver of Tenderfoot International Schools. Now I'm going to be asking him questions on how they do this job effectively without having challenges, how they take care of the kids in Tenderfoot International Schools without parents coming out to come complain. Good day, sir. How's work being, sir? Sir, please, how do you do this job effectively that the parents don't come to complain? How do you take care of the kids? How do you do your job effectively, sir?
We run on time.
Okay.
Left my day, we have school by 5:30
In the morning?
in the morning.
Okay.
Various places to carry children. Let those, if a parents have given a complaint here, maybe a parent who didn't prepare a child in time.
Don't cry, you don't cry there.
The child will be left or they brought the person, they bring the person to school.
So how about the caregivers? Are they cooperating well on this job? Are they not having some sort of challenges on the work, sir?
Actually, they don't give us problem.
They take care of the kids properly,
The children.
and there are no complaints from parents?
No.
Okay, sir. So is there any challenges on the job, or are there challenges you face from either parents or your co-workers or on the road? Are there any challenges, sir?
We don't have much challenge on the road.
Okay, sir.
Unless if our papers are not complete. Papers of the unless just for like all these stickers.
Okay.
Local government, you know, if we don't have it complete,
Okay, they disturb.
they disturb.
Okay.
If you're punctual to school or to work, that spirit to carry out your functions or duties that day will be effective.
Our management is one to be compared to none. We believe that true excellence can be achieved through hard work and prayer. Management promptly and adequately provided all necessary materials needed to maximize and accelerate the learning process.
Alright, good morning everyone.
Good morning, Miss Vivian. Good to see you. How was your night?
Very well, thank you. How was yours?
Fantastic.
Okay, you can sit down. Alright, so she is in charge of diction. She is a professional in that field. She knows what she's doing. She's in love with her subjects. She's in love with her profession. And the children are in love with her too. Alright, so today we're going to be learning the sound. Who knows the sound? You can tell me what the sound is.
A.
Very good. The A sound. And the A sound is the combination of what sound and what sound?
A and E
The
sound.
A and the what?
E sound.
The A and the E sound. So if you put the A and put the E together, it gives you what?
A.
Good. And that is why this word R-A-I-N is called
Rain.
and not
Rain.
rain. So when you're singing the song, you say rain, rain, go away, and not rain, rain, go away. No, that's not true. We try to teach kids how to speak good British English. So we come to schools and we pick kids. We pick each and every one of them to teach them basically on the sounds that we have problems with in Nigeria. So our problem in Nigeria is our mother tongue comes into the spoken English. Like for example, we have a sound A. Because in Nigeria we have so many sounds that have very strong bass. Like we give the A, B, C, D. You know, it's actually very wrong. And we're taught most times instead of saying A, we say A. So that actually affected our spoken English. So instead of saying today is a great day, we say today is a great day. And that is just for the sound A. And basically we have 44 sounds in English. So try to teach these kids how to pronounce those 44 sounds, and with that it helps them to speak good spoken English. So today we're going to learn how to keep saying what sound?
A sound.
And we're going to kick out what sound?
A sound.
A sound. And we're going to have what?
A.
And A tastes more like?
Chicken.
So we try to make it like a fun thing so that the kids will easily learn. You know, kids, they like play. And the only way to get them to learn something very fast is you put it into play. So that's our tactics. We tend to play with them, we give them songs.
Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Little children want to play. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Little children want to play.
So when you're singing the song, you say, rain, rain, go away, and not rain, rain, go away. No, that's not true. So we give them stories. We give them a lot of jokes, tongue twisters, just to teach a particular sound. Very good. Can you read what we have on the board for me? 1, 2, ready, go.
James hates people taking his name in vain. Eggs, bread, great eggs. We're eating grapes without haste. The flavor of the grapes made the eggs say, hey, we're glad we came to taste those grapes today.
Wonderful. And what made you learn how to say this thing well? Just because of the sound?
A.
Good.
take the sound A and you keep saying it as much as possible, and ensure that whenever you're talking, all the words that have the sound A, you make use of it, your English will begin to taste like chicken. And you find out at the end of the day, a child can easily say, today is a great day, than saying, today is a great day. And that's just for the sound A. And like I said, we have 44 sounds. So let me give one more example. We have another sound, the sound O. That's the letter O. But instead of saying O, we say O. So it affected our spoken English. When you're supposed to say, go home slowly, you say, go home slowly. You know, so we're trying to teach the kids that this is letter O, and you go home slowly, you don't go home slowly. So these kids tend to learn that they have been saying things wrongly, and you know, we have to grab them when they are so young so they can grow with it and it becomes a part of them. So that's basically what we do. So I want to also encourage that kids, you know, when they see people that speak this way, they always want to learn how to speak this way. And when they go home and the parents or the help or somebody at home don't encourage them to speak this way, they go back to the normal going home slowly today. So I just want to basically encourage the parents to enforce it at home, that you must speak your diction at home. No more speaking krikata, like we say. We tend to say krikata English is when you speak English that doesn't taste like chicken. So you tell them, no speaking krikata in this house. From now onwards, you're going to speak chicken licking English. So we want to make an impact to the school and to society to ensure that in Nigeria, we tend to speak a globally accepted standard of English. So thank you so much, and I hope to get a cooperation with you parents.
On the staffing of the school, Tenderfoot only gets and works with the best. Our teaching and non-teaching staff are highly qualified, experienced, and dynamic. The school head teachers from the nursery, primary, and supervisors are carefully appointed.
By the grace of God, I try to say that the teachers are well equipped in the sense that they are qualified and they put all things together, mostly on Montessori learning, to see that these children gain knowledge morally and academically, otherwise, to the glory of God.
Well, it's part of our craft work, and this is Christmas vibe. We teach them a lot of craft, but during this period of Christmas, we normally teach them how to make a bag, a shopping bag. They can use it for their shopping, they can use it to put their snacks. At least other children will see them and know that they are really learning things in Tenderfoot International School.
We take the children out for morning devotion in the morning. So if they come inside, the next thing you do is to take them out to go and ease themselves. Right? When we come in, we start with rhyme, like our class now. The children we have there, they are 3 plus to 4 years. So we start with rhymes. Some of them are not prepared, maybe because of one thing or the other that happens in the house. So you have to get their minds prepared.
I put my finger out, I shake it a little, I turn around, oh, jampoli, poli, popo, jampoli, poli, popo, jampoli, poli, popo, I turn around.
I'm going to take it faster. I put my
Finger in, I put my finger out, I shake it a little, I turn around, oh, jampoli, poli, popo, jampoli, poli, popo, jampoli, poli, popo, I turn around.
She loves the kids, she plays with them, she has her ways of bringing them together, whether they are depressed or not. I think she's good in that. She assesses them accordingly.
They are not from December now. If you have 15 children in a class, you're having 15 different families, so their behaviors are not the same. So some of them will be very happy with the rhyme, while some will not. Like this, the areas we are now, the children we have there, you need to go back to them to really find out why some of them are not responding. Somebody will tell you, my mommy didn't buy a biscuit for me. My mommy refused to. Maybe little things from the home. They just transfer everything to the classroom. So if you don't know how to tackle them to know exactly what is going on, throughout that the child will not do anything. So what you do in the morning when you come as you give them the rhymes, you watch and see their individual behaviors. They know the ones that are not flowing. You go back to them, find out. It may be sweet. My mommy promised buying me sweet to school, but she didn't give me the sweet. So you know what to tell the child. You know how you won't promise the child giving her sweet, because if you buy the sweet for her, it's not advisable. You just know what to tell the child. Maybe I'll talk to your mom. I'm going to call her to know why she didn't buy the sweet. Tomorrow you're going to come with the sweet. By saying that, the child will immediately join others and begin to do what they're doing. Then if it is time of writing, some of them are very slow. There are some that immediately you finish writing, they will join you, while some will be slow. Some of them that are slow in writing will bring them closer. You know why they're not writing. As some of them, their pencil will break. They won't tell you, they'll just keep the pencil like this to themselves. And they will not write. So you have to know why that child is not writing very well. You check if it is the pencil or the one that is slow in writing. You know the next thing to do, bring the child closer. And in the morning hours, we start with English and mathematics before any other subject. Our school is a Montessori set of school. We don't teach children from this section, this class, A, B, C, D, E, F. We use Montessori system, we use Abo code. Those of them that don't learn fast will go back to the sounds. From R to Z, maybe we cut them. We teach Abo before they make sure the child masters it before you go over to another one. You can't say because others are faster, then you don't use the same pace. Those of them that are not fast in learning, you bring them closer, then start with the much they can do. So that's how we handle this stage until they'll still pick up. They'll still pick up to meet up with the other ones. But you don't assume that all the children in the class, they are the same. You know, some have high IQ, some have low. You go back to the pace they can. Like in this class, we do most of our work is we use pictures. If I want to write any note on the board, I have to draw. Some of them I photocopy things. For example, if you want to teach the children things God created, you need to get a picture showing things that God created. Get pictures. Make sure that every child has it. You paste it in their books. This one is talking about domestic and wild animals. Some of them have not seen all these animals, but they don't go to the village. You need to get pictures to show them the domestic animals, the ones that live. Like we used to teach them about Nigeria, the head of states. We talk about the river state where we are living. We try to go around to make sure we get newspapers to cut out the recent head of state. Like this one, we have the president. We show them the president. We sure each child has it in their books. The president, we show them the recent governor of River State. So we work muchly on pictures. It helps the children to learn faster. Hello children, what are we going to do to make this water to be very clean? By boiling, I told you by boiling. When your water is dirty, you boil it. The second one is what? By filtering. Now let's see. When you want to filter your dirty water to make it clean, what you're going to do is to make sure you get clean handkerchief, not the one you've used before. Very clean handkerchief. You bring another clean container. You use the clean handkerchief and cover the mouth of the clean container. This one is small. Now this one is very clean. You bring your clean handkerchief, cover the mouth of the clean one. Have you seen it?
Yes.
You filtered it. Now let's check the water. Is the water clean now?
Yes.
Look at all the things that are not good. Everything they are inside the white cloth. Have you seen it? Yes. So to make your dirty water to be clean, you filter, get a white handkerchief, get a very white good container. Have you seen the container? Yes. You filter it. Have you heard me?
Yes.
So by filtering, by boiling, put them in a pot, clean pot. Your water, pour your water in a clean pot, or you pour the water in a very clean kettle. Set gas or stove, you place it there to boil. Can we sing our song on purification of water?
Yes.
Let's go to make our
Water clean and make it purified by boiling, by filtering, by another and by adding glory.
Go to make our
Water clean and make it purified.
teaching the little children in this nursery 3 to 4 years class, it is not all that easy. It needs somebody that is very close to the children. At times we bring mats. You sit on the floor with them. We have so many things we cut, they gum. So for you to teach this kind of children 3 years to 4 years, it needs somebody that has the mind for little children. Because as I told you earlier on, they are not the same. They don't have the same character. There are some of them that are, do I say, stubborn. There are some of them, no matter what you do to calm them down, you're doing another thing, they are doing another thing. So it takes one that has the mind for little children to take care of them. Sometimes at the end of the day, you see you'll be so tired, stressed up because of some children and making others to meet up with other ones because we must do it. They are in the same class, they are using the same scheme of work. I will close around 1:30. At times we on the television, we slot in some. We have Peter Piper, some of the things from Peter Piper. We have our cartoon and other things. We school them between for 30, 45 minutes for them. After that, they will be ready again to take another thing on the board.
Also, we try to say that we teach these children with real model. The real model in the sense that we make sure these kids see whatever they are being taught. If it comes to languages as in French, no English language, diction, we take them to the language hall to see that they speak in the right diction, and the French, they listen to the language machine as it pronounces the words. So also, we bring whatever we have. If we have fruits, maybe as a subject, we bring different kinds of fruits for them to learn. Try to see that we have the cleaners also to tidy the toilet, to put everywhere in place. And these people, these workers are thoroughly checked to see that they carry out their duties properly and on time. Also, the teachers on the part, we try to see that they are in school on time, they do their work on time, their lesson notes are well prepared. We also have drills. We try to drill the kids to know how effective they are progressing every week. See how they progresses in their work. And we are able to give account of every child ability. Talking about their eating habits, when we do when the reception, we try to see that they learn how to eat by assisting them to do the right thing.
Pupils, it's time for lunch. Set the prayers, then take the lunch.
Father, we thank you for what you have given us to eat. We thank you for the body of Christ and for the blood of Christ. In Jesus' name, amen.
Hallowed be your name. Hallowed be your name. Hallowed be your name.
Daily as I live, often as I breathe, let my whole life be the expression of your name. Daily as I live, as I breathe. Let my whole life be the expression of your name. We cry, Abba Father, we cry, Abba Father.
Also, we have Macintosh. For those who feel like sleeping, we have the rest room for them. Because that age, you can't deprive them from sleeping. They have their nap time, which is the time for them to rest. Some may want to sleep, some may want to play some activity. Also, we have the toy room, where we allow them to play, because it is said, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And we want our kids to be excellent kids. So we have time to play, we have time to learn, we have time for exercise. On Wednesdays are our exercise day. We go out for physical and health exercise. Yeah.
This is the sporting activity of the nursery section of Tenderfoot International School's Rumigbo, Port Harcourt. Now by my right you see some of our nursery kids preparing to have what we call the fill in the bottle sporting activity. Now what this helps do is, it helps them coordinate their hands, their legs, their sides, their eyes and everything. It helps them stretch their muscle. Like I told you earlier, Tenderfoot is not only about learning maths and English all the time, right? Sometimes we also engage the kids in what we call extracurricular activities. So I'd like to look at some of the activities and see how they carry out some of the sporting activities. How the view.
Be serious, be serious.
You can see after the filling the bottle competition, contest rather, she came first, she came second, she came third, and she came fourth. Of course, you know they're all winners. It's just to make them stretch their muscles, coordinate their hands and legs properly. It's no matter of telling you that a child came last or something. They all did very well.
In most competitions, our children go out there. Find out that our school always take first or second position. It's not just by the word of mouth, that is just what God can do. And I try as much as possible to make sure that the teachers work according to the precept, according to the the guidelines and the scheme of work. Make sure that the children also follow suit in doing their work exactly the way it should be. And also we encourage our parents to work hand in hand with the teachers, helping them to do their homework and ensure that the children participate in every activities of the school that comes at any time.
There are special teachers for specific subjects in the primary section to keep up with fast-tracked information technology and globalization. We take the teaching of a computer science, fine art, French language very seriously. This is the musical department of Tenderfoot International Schools. As you can see, the kids come here to learn so many educational songs. We have so many instruments here that the kids actually learn how to play. Like here, we have the violin, we have the piccolo. The piccolo is a native string instrument. We have the keyboard, we have the violin, we have the acoustic guitar, and we have a drum set. Okay, here with me is one of our musical instructors by the name Mr. Kingsley. Mr. Kingsley, how has work been today?
Very interesting.
Okay, this is one of our musical instructors in Tenderfoot International School, Rumigbo, Port Harcourt. Mr. Kingsley, please, can you just let our parents at home see some of the works you've taught these kids this term. Can we show them what they've learned so far this term, Mr. Kingsley?
Okay. Alright, we're doing the computer song. 1, 2, 3, go!
Computer is a machine, has so many parts. The input parts, the output parts, external storage and processing parts. C-O-M-P-U-T-E-R. Computer. Computer is a machine, has so many parts. The input parts, the output parts, external storage and processing parts. C-O-M-P-U-T-E-R. Computer.
Dear parents, hope you actually enjoyed that little presentation from kids in primary 4 love of Tenderfoot International School, Midwest, Port Harcourt. That is one of the various works they've done this term. As you know, we can't ask them to start showing us all the works they've done. So let's go over to another department next to some of the other works they do there. Come with me, parents.
Alright, the reason we teach the chess game to the kids is because it is a game that helps improve their thinking skills.
How does the queen move?
Up, down, left, and right,
And a bending line. Now, I'm removing what? What's the name of the piece?
When they learn the game, they learn how to slowly calculate and think deep. It's a game that's similar to mathematics. That's why it's called a chess-aided mathematics game. Like mathematics, you think, you calculate to solve problems. Similar to chess. When you have problems in the game, you think deep, you calculate while moving the pieces, and then you solve the problems. So that's one of the reasons why we teach the game.
When I come to school in the morning, the first thing I do is to enter my art studio, then pray and thank God for the day and ask the Holy Spirit to take charge, to take over, and to help me to discharge my duties effectively and efficiently. And then after that, I will now check through my scheme to see what I have to teach the students and the pupils for the day. Then thereafter, I will now move into the classes that I have to teach for the day.
He's a gentleman, quiet, handsome, and he teaches effectively.
Good morning, Mr. Yes. Good to see you. How was your night?
And when we have practicals, I show them some practical work to do. Give them some homework assignments to do. And I discovered that the children, most of them, they get excited when we are doing some practical artwork. It is done with paper match. This is what we are going to learn. How you can use paper to make objects, to create beautiful objects of different kinds. So far, since I came to this school, I have done so many things in this school that will help to move the school forward, and also that will help to improve the lives of the pupils and the lives of the students. The picture you are seeing here is called paper match work. I use paper to construct this object you are seeing here. This is a lizard. You see that this is the coat of the Nigerian coat of arms. It is done by using beads. So it's one of the things I did in this school. This is also beads that are used in constructing the Nigerian map. another aspect of art.
Okay.
This type of art is called pointillism. The picture you are seeing here is made by the effect of dots, using small dots to effect this drawing that you are seeing here. These beads you are seeing here, they are made with papers. The picture of an eagle, it is made with paper. After drawing it, I carved it out carefully and then place it on this board.
We have gone a long way to make sure that both parents, teachers, the pupils are happy.
Actually, what made me to bring my kids to this school is because of other people's experiences which they narrated to me. And actually, since I brought my children to this school, I've really noticed a tremendous change, improvement in their academics. For instance, the way they used to pronounce words at a very early age is a very recommendable way of education. And since then, I find it very, very encouraging. And I also implore other parents who are looking for good schools to send their kids to come to Tenderfoot International School, because they have all it takes to make your kid what it's supposed to be a standard bearer in today's world. Because, like as I said earlier, the most important thing we require mainly in kids is that ability to read and write at a very early age. If they have that, I'm telling you that the sky will be their limit, which from what I've noticed, Tenderfoot International is a very good example when it comes to that. Thank you.
I think the school is, they are trying their best. And at least I can say that from my own experience, the standard is okay. I've brought two of my children too. So see the way they wrote external exams, because I allowed them to write the external exam to at least to test, to know whether the assessment I received from them, because I received that they are doing good and they are passing well in the school. They wrote external exams and they also excelled, they were able to pass. Unfortunately, that's why they are not, the two of them are no longer here in the school. But the fact remains that I know that I can recommend the school to anybody around and say, okay, at least ask for academic excellence and standard.
Actually, Tenderfoot is a school to be reckoned with in this environment here. For the past close to 5-6 years now, my children have been here. I have 3 kids here. I have not actually experienced any hostilities from the school, either from the staff or from the school management itself. We have not had any security issue in the school. Actually, when I go to work and my children are in school, I feel relaxed, I feel at home. So what I'm saying in essence is that the school actually is a good school. It's one of the best here. We parents will know what we enjoy from the school.
I have 3 kids in this school. So far so good. The performance of these kids have been very encouraging, and the attitude of the teachers is equally encouraging. That is why we still retain the children in this school.
I'm from this community. In fact, I happen to be a member of the family, Umogologo family, that is the host family of the school. You understand? My family actually sold the property to the proprietors. And the school, generally, I think is an excellent school. From what we have observed over time, we have produced students that have gone ahead to make good results in WAEC and common entrance. I think it's an excellent school, and we will advise anybody that wants to send his or her ward to any school to bring them to this place. It's an excellent school.
So, as a matter of fact, they are doing their best. They are doing their best, and what makes us to believe that they are trying is the idea of exposing the kids to external exams. And most of them that went for the external exams are doing well. So that makes us to believe that they are doing their best.
I like the school because they teach a lot of good English, because they teach very well and they are very good in many things like mathematics competition. I love my school.
I love my school because they have quality education. They speak good English.
Because they teach very well. I like the Tenderfoot because they train us very well. I like Tenderfoot because they teach us very well and make us the good people to learn to obey our parents. I like Tenderfoot because they teach us very well.
They love God very well.
I like the teachers because they teach us good things and they teach us good morals.
I like my school because they teach us well and they teach us well. And I also play games like chess.
I like my school because they teach us morals. I like the school because they teach us. I like the school because it is disciplined and it is fine, and they teach students how to read and write and understand what the teachers have been taught. I like the school because they teach well and they also help students. They are disciplined also. Teachers teach very well and they help me read and study hard.
The school's Parents Teachers Association, PTA, are solidly based and quite supportive. The school's management and PTA are closely knit. The PTA has been solidly behind the school over the years. The relationship between the staff and management and the PTA is very cordial. We are one big progressive family in kindness.
All the teachers are lively. All the teachers are friendly.
I'm a teacher in Tenderfoot International School, Rumiwo. Here we instill discipline in the children, and by God's grace, they are all very, very intelligent children. We encourage you to bring your kids here.
The people, they are doing very well, academically, both spiritually. By God's grace, they are doing well. They are also good and kind. They also try to pay their children's school fees on time, so that we'll be able to give to the children the best.
Good. No. Most cases, these children stay with us for a few hours. They stay mostly with their parents. We want to encourage the parents that they should help us also to see that these kids carry out their assignments. Most of the parents don't have time to monitor the kids, that we are trying our best to see that they do that, to see that the kids do whatever they are asked to do. If they have a project work, they should give those kids whatever we require. It helps these kids to grow and to know better.
Well, what I want to tell the parents, most times you find out that some of our parents begin to count how far, but they don't count how well it will be with their children. Most times we ask them to take it little by little. It is not just pushing our child to a particular class that is the main thing. It is how well that child will do in that class that is the most important thing. I want to beg them to please put their eyes on their children, see exactly what their children do, and make sure they help them. Some of them are trying, but some are not really helping matters. So I want to advise those of them that are not really helping matters to make sure that they are out there for their children. It is not just buying books for the children, getting them the learning materials that is the most important thing. But the most important thing is ensuring that those children work when they are given some things to do at home. And even when they are confused about a particular thing, they should not hesitate to come to the school and find out exactly. And most times when we call them for come for one thing or the other, they should come. Because we teachers are working hard to make sure that their children come out, becoming somebody reasonable in life. they should also come whenever we ask them to come, so that we put our heads together to make sure that the children come up by the grace of God, becoming something we want them to be in life.
Twice every year, the school organizes two important parties: the end of the academic year party and the Christmas party at the end of the calendar year December. These times or occasions, pupils, teachers, parents, staff members, and management get together with friends and well-wishers to share love.
Because of the drama, the
Christmas. Wow, looking for Christmas. We're meant for Christmas.
music. Things. We have so many activities to be presented that day. We have gotten a lot of gifts, precious gifts for our kids. End of the year, we have decided to present these gifts to our wonderful kids. They are marvelous children, they are favored children, they are victorious children. So we are giving them these gifts to say God thank you. And at the same time, we are preparing a party for them. We are inviting Father Christmas to make it look lively. So I'm using this media as the administrator of the school to invite more parents into the organization, because we believe that we have everything it takes to bring the child, to nurture each child, to make them come to standard, to make them perform excellently well. And there is no other place than Tenderfoot International School, number 1 Ogologo Street, Rumbo, Port Harcourt, where we give the children the best. It's a school for academic excellence and for spiritual giants. We bring them up to the glory of God. A disciplined school. A disciplined school where cooperation exists. A cordial relationship exists between the parents and the teachers, where we put the best to have a good output. The school does it better than Tenderfoot International Schools, Rumibo. I am a parent too.
So, dear parents, what are you waiting for? You've seen it all, you've seen everything. Bring your kids, bring your wards, bring your pupils to Tenderfoot International Schools, Rumibo, Port Harcourt. This is a school that educates for moral and academic excellence. God bless you as you do so in Jesus' name. Amen.
As I breathe, let my whole life be the expression of your name. We cry, Abba Father, we cry, Abba Father. Hallowed be your name, hallowed be your name.